Ola Camboleo, Bala Cambalala, Ola Cambole, the drums of Africa.
Hello again, how are we? Sunday, still here, so I might get a number one. So, I'm here. Just thought, because everything was cracking off yesterday, so I just want to do a quick one and then I can do another one Wednesday. So I've bought my special tissues, as it say. There you go. Who gives a crap, right? Because I don't know, I want to know. This is the question, who gives a crap in this place, right? So, I want to know. So that is the 2026 question. Who gives a crap? So we'll get in and we'll have a look, see what's cracking off. Not a lot, to be fair. So on that note, we'll get in. And who gives a crap? It is a shame, really, what's happened, because you've got. But I'll go through it with you. And anything I don't cover, I'll see you on Wednesday. So see you in a minute, and we'll get in the Galactica Gate. Ta-ra! Hello again, I've not got quite there yet, but obviously talk about parking. So parking is on the day, 15 quid, 13 in advance. They've not even changed one of the signage, still says 20. So the main one as you come in, still says 20. Doesn't even alert you to say paid parking. It does in the main car park, they've flipped that one round. Oh, I'm really unfit. I've not been walking far. I just thought I'd heard some fire alarm at Smash, but obviously didn't. But, yeah, I heard something, but fountain's not on again. So like I say, it's on when it needs to be, on when it doesn't need to be, and off when it does. And yeah, I've been talking to someone about, just imagine how much money that they waste with it, leaving everything on for 5 months. During close season, you know, all the costs. I left the tellies on in the monorail station. God, I'm really unfit and I'm not even ran. So on that note, I'm going to get my breath back and I'll see you in a minute. Who gives a crap? Draw. Hello again, so it's a Sunday. There you go, even got barriers to say it's not opening till 11. Like I say, who gives a crap? There's about 9 rides apparently that aren't open till 11. So, and that's this, Subterra, 13, and there's a few others, but I'll get to them. A few others, I can't remember them offhand. Yeah. And yeah, so not open till 11. So with obviously things that are struggling already, you know, not open till 11. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I'm going to go now because Subterra's on that list. So here's the feature presentation that's going to start not at 11 basically. So here you go, and that's going to play now. It's only at 10 o'clock, so I'm going to play that for an hour. So this vlog's going to be about 2 hours long for you. Not really, of course. So here's your 2-minute clip of Water Shame Industries. There you go. See you in a minute. Ta-ra. We're not grounded, so we're all right there. But if they're going to do these staggered openings, they need to get the finger out and say open at 11 on the signs. So at least people know then, don't they, rather than just closed. So yeah, more cost cutting. So who gives a crap? Not many people, clearly not. But they might not stay, who knows? See you in a bit. Ta-ra. Hello again. So here's your this year's Passholder benefits for towers. They've obviously not put these out yet. So you have 15 donuts for the price of 5. Hot drink and a donut. Another donut offer. Adult buffet, $16.75. So after 2, that one, and then you got your hot dog come from $10.25, which I think is a big one. Then now down to $9.75, and then if you're on your Passholder, you can get them for $6.75 at all participating units, just for you. If you've got an annual pass. So yeah, so we'll come down. So that's this year's food offers. We'll have to see if they do the loyalty cards up here, because I think that's going to stay at Legoland, to be fair, but doesn't seem to have ventured any far forward. So on that note, we'll see what else there is. Ta-ra! Get to the entrance. Ta-ra! Evening, hello. Here's a good one. So you got pizza pasta, as you know. I don't know whether you can see in there. Look, I'll try and rock it out. Instead of all the fizz, you know, not the fizzy drinks, they're still on the sign, obviously. So this is another job for Monday. So you got Coke, all them, but they've replaced them with breakfast juices like you would get at a breakfast buffet. I'll flip you around actually, and I'll get you that. I'll show you. So you're right in, look. Can you see it? Where are they? There they are, look. So yeah, that's all you get. Juice now. So no branded Coke thingy. So the sign needs updating, that one needs doing. See if they've done all the other signs. So that's another job for Monday. So it's like, and it's gone up $23.25. But you're getting less for your money now. So where's all the other signs? There isn't one. Isn't another sign? So they've only got that one. Oh yeah, they took all the others down because they put the price up. But they need to, that one, they've conveniently left no price on last year so they could keep it up. But now they've took that away, they've got to replace it anyway. So yeah. So who gives a crap? I don't know. I want to know. Comment below who gives a crap at this place. You know, I want to know. Answers on a postcard. So on that note, yeah, nothing open in this area. All closed. Boom, closed. I might do that again. That'll be a good one, wouldn't it? Boom, closed. There's quite a bit. So on that note, see you in a minute. Ta-ra. Hello again, here we are. No fire. So after this clip, I'm going to chuck in, you got to keep the fire burning. So get your finger out and get the fire on. There's technically no excuse to not have that on, because I think it's at least should be able to be used till at least June, I think. So yeah, there's no reason. Get your finger out and get that fire on, at least till June anyway. So yeah, and then we've got no update. Oh, see, look at even the rocks are crumbling. Look, I mean that's the state of affairs. Look, unless that's been it. I reckon that might have been it by some form of vehicle. Right, and I'll show you the death trap. Not been. It's still in view. Still a risk, and that's high. That one. I mean, this is quite bad everywhere, really. But so yeah, so nothing around this one. So they're quite happy with this. So there you go. Quite happy with that one. So, and obviously I'll do it properly. When I've got more time, and we'll get the actual audio on and everything and all that. So yeah, so no change on that one, but there is some positive updates. I'll show you near oblivion. They've done all the pathwork which needed to be done, and they've done it. I think they've done these because they've added whole new boards, and somebody's actually made a better job. I mean, I just can't believe that somebody would actually do that. You know, I mean, how better is that? Look, pop her in. It fits the frame. Job done. And then they've changed the hot dog price, haven't they? So you got hot dogs on that one and nachos, and it fits the frame. Got loaded spuds on that one, £12.50. Get the spud alarm out. If I can be bothered, I'll chop that in half, and we'll get the spud alarm on that one. And then this is just generic, because I don't need it now. So what is actually up here now? Loaded spuds, hot dogs and nachos. There you go, there's all your thing, and that's all there is now. But at least they've done the signage. I mean, if you do that in the first place, first time, it saves you changing the board, doesn't it? But you didn't need to change the board anyway, but I think they wanted to, because there was no discount on there, and then they lowered the price. So, but just fit them properly in the first place, and then anybody going past, there wouldn't be an issue, would there? Attention to detail and just, you know, presentation. It's, again, who gives a crap? Obviously somebody does give a crap, because they've redone them signs properly, you know. But oh, it's a bit windy again. I do need to get them off, don't I? So on that note, we'll get up to the entrance. We're nearly there. Obviously I'm only doing this because I'm back at work, you see, at 1:30, so I don't want to be late for work, basically. But we're doing alright for time. It's only 20 to 11, so not everything's open just yet. But we'll get up to the entrance, and I'll tell you why I think that they've not updated the rider availability page. There's a few bits, they should have done that, but there's a massive reason why I think they didn't do it, because they're all turfed out of their offices yesterday. So I'll get up to EcoSense. I think it's gone, still gone. But again, I'll tell you why that's gone in a second. Draw. Who gives a crap? Draw. Hello again. Right, we're by the EcoScent machine. Well, gone, not the EcoScent, but this EcoScent area. Like I say, I will hide some bags with the bubblegum scent in with the Dean card for you throughout this season for you, because that's obviously gone now. But I'll tell you why that went, because again, installed incorrectly, basically, because it was obviously puffing out every 5 minutes or a minute, and again, just improper installation. Same with the fountains on Toxicator. I don't think they've been properly put in, so again, they've had issues in improper installation. Because if that had been properly done, people wouldn't have been moaning. It's so absolutely choking in there, and it might have stayed. But these are the things that what happens, you see. So obviously, when it's billowing out, it's sent every literally minute. I kid you not. It's bound to get a bit strong, isn't it? So yeah, and the reason I think so, here's the current state of play with rider availability. It's the same as it was when they closed last year. So obviously that's not good, because again they're not transparent. They've never really wanted to be transparent, because back in the day, if anything was closed for any length of time, it'd take them about 2 or 3 weeks to actually put it very minutely on the website. This is going back in the day. But obviously since the Hex fiasco, they added that page in and branded it a thing. And obviously then we had a year and a half with it closed, and obviously we're going to do this, page. Normally it takes about 3 days for any closures to go on that page. So yes, you've got the app, but not everybody's got the app, you see, so you need to be more transparent than that. And it can work in their favour, because if somebody goes to guest services and complains, they can just refer people to the website. At the moment they can't, so there might be due a bit of compensation because they weren't keeping people informed. In this day and age, you do need to keep people informed. I know United Parks, SeaWorld Parks don't really, but obviously, unfortunately, as it's going on, we are comparing them to them at the minute, because I have heard that somebody rang them up and they said, oh, we've not heard of any ride closures at all. So again, they were telling porkies on the phone. So just improper communication to guests a few days before the season opens, and obviously they knew about some because it was all on the app, ready to go. Monorail, Skyride, Battle Galleons, Congo River Rapids, Runaway Train, I think I said that one. So yeah, hopefully they get done, because it's another job for Monday. But I think another reason why, they don't want to put people off as well. So after they've done their initial opening day weekend, somebody will get the finger out and do it, and then it will run hopefully for the rest of the season, because they don't want to put people off coming. Oh, because you see all this, no monorail, no Skyride, it all needs to be on. Bluey needs to be on there saying opening 28th of March to plug that a little bit. That might actually make people come, oh, it's actually opening. We're not open now, but opening soon. So it all makes, it's 50-50. Yes, it might put some people off, but then again, if people do complain, towers have got another way back saying, well, we did publish it on the website. But if you don't, you ain't got that option, have you? So, but another reason why they're all out here at opening, they're all down the side. All the staff were chucked out of their nice warm offices, and they all had eye-vises on down here. So obviously, stop what you're doing, out you come please, out your offices, and come and say hello please. So they were just about to type it all out, and they obviously got turfed out onto Tower Street. So hopefully it either gets done tonight, hopefully it's done by Wednesday. If they want to be transparent, and where is it? I can't see it. Where has it gone? And give a crap. Yeah, it'd be good to do, wouldn't it? And then we're back to how it was last year. Because all the others do it. I mean, Southern Parks have been doing it for years. Yes, Thorpe haven't always. If it's a smaller ride, they won't put it on. But something big like Stealth normally goes on there quite quick. So yeah, and they're really good with Hyperia when it died straight away. So they were really good with that. If you open and honest, people will be more sympathetic back, and if you're not, then there you go. So that's the Dean rant over with that. It's got to be transparent. So frogs are good. Another brownie point. We'll go with the frogs to do something new. Made a bit of an effort. They have painted certain bits. There's lots of flaky bits, so they could have done with an hoover on the floor. Quick tart up of Tower Street, literally before they open. But I do like what they've done here. This is a good idea that they keep changing these. That's what they need to do. Alton After Dark with lights and everything. You've got Lilypad Co down there, Lighting Co and all. So yeah, they get a brownie point for that. So yeah, so there you go. That might be the thumbnail. There you go. I'll get that. Get a picture. Now there's your thumbnail. Yeah. And on that note, see you in a bit. Been waffling for 5 minutes. So see you in a minute. Who gives a crap? I want to know. Comment below. Who does? We all do, really. We just want them to succeed. but I think it, as we're going along, it's a lost cause now, isn't it? With all these staggered openings, they've not really done much regarding closed season TLC, have they? So on that note, see you in a minute. Get a thumbnail for you. Hello again, how are you? Good to see. Just so I'm not told off for being negative all the time, this is scheduled to open at 11. It's 10 to 11, and it's now all the queue has been open, I think, for a while, so it's opened early. So that's good. So there you go, brownie points. Might get you some Dean ticks in here, because there is another Dean tick out here. So if they are scheduled for 11 and they're getting them open early, fair enough. Or it might not be a case. I mean, there was barriers for Galactica, but if they can get them open earlier, get them open. But it might just be an advisory, scheduled open to 11. If they get them open early, bob on. Bob's your uncle. So yeah, so that's good. And I was just looking through all my old photos back in the day, and these like refills, because it used to be only part of an annual pass back in the day with a Merlin pass, and there were £6 with an annual pass. £6. And they're now 18, and anyone can have them. £6 bargain. Now they're 18. You're never going to use 18, and obviously at some point I will do a review of that, you know, of that thing, because I've never been so disappointed in my life with Freestyle, because you can't have any full sugar on it. There's no sugar at all. So yeah, so I've never been so disappointed in a product before. So I thought I'll try it, you know, but everything's got no sugar in. So it's all like, you know, Pepsi Max. Fanta's alright, I suppose, but yeah, not a fan, I'm afraid. And I've never bothered since. So always bring a Coke in from Tesco. Pop to Tesco on the way, have a bean coffee. And that didn't sound good, whatever that was. Some sign fell down. So yeah, it looks like all the it is sad that there's nothing to promote, you know, in these like poster things. So obviously they used to promote all their events, but that's the second one I've seen for an annual pass holder. And that's all, if that's all they can promote, it's a bit sad, isn't it? I mean, it was only food outlets that they were promoting last time. There you go, look. So yeah, Smiler. I need to probably do the Smiler because people are saying it's quite smooth. So they've actually done in selected areas some good work. So because obviously somebody gives a crap. So, but that's what I want to know. Again, comment below who gives a crap. So some people must, but not many. So hopefully we can get it running smoothly. But obviously yesterday, from what I saw, wasn't great. So yeah, we'll get down here. I don't know what's down here to show you, but I've got to go because my arm's aching. See you in a minute. Ta-ra, Smiler. Ta-ra. Hello again. So if you're an avid viewer of the channel, this bit's been done, and they'll get your Dean tick there. Look at this. There you go. Obviously you saw it if you're on the socials. Look at this. They've spent some money. It needed doing because it was death trap waiting to happen. Trip hazard, definitely. And I love to know if anybody did trip. So yeah, breaking news. There's your Dean green tick, and it needed doing. So because they're all loose, and they listened. So yeah. So when it was in the vlog a good few times, wasn't it? And on the old Twitter. So it needed to happen. So they do, where they can, listen to feedback, because it is quite important that obviously people don't trip, obviously. So because you don't want to hurt yourself, do you? Or nearly break your ankle in helix, nearly. So we'll have a look up here, and there's quite a few bits shut down here. This is quite depressing down here, unfortunately. So, but yeah, like I say, this is just a quick whiz round the park, this one, just to get you something between opening and then the Wednesday, and I'll get you something out for Wednesday night, which will be a bit more chilled out, hopefully. It's going to be a nice day, 17 degrees, so you get the fountains on. It should be quite nice. It's nice and sunny, so yeah, one hit wonder with them fountains, I think, on that ride. But you never know. Wonders may cease, or whatever it was, you know. But on that note, see you in a minute. Where is it? Who gives a crap? There you go. Answers on a postcard. Ta-ra! Hello again. How are you? Evening. Another Passholder discount. So that's 3. So there's one in Forbidden Valley, one as you enter Exeter, and one up here, pushing the Passholder discount. So up here, there's not a lot open at all. Skyride obviously is still work in progress. But I just wanted to come up here and tell you why probably the Burger Kitchen is shut. Because I kid you not, it was a good few years ago now. Popped in here to nip to the loo, probably a few seasons ago. It might be 5 years ago, I don't know, but a long time ago. Went not nip to the loo, right? And I kid you not, the loos were covered, absolutely covered in condensation. It had been that cold, and there was that much condensation on the walls, that it was literally swimming in water on the walls. So I'm not surprised that it must be a building issue, because literally the toilets, because there's no heating in the toilet. I mean, it was not so bad the front side, but when you got in the back, you could tell that it was all cold, lots of humidity, damp, and that was 5 years ago, maybe more. So I'm not surprised if that's going to be at least a building control issue, you know, building collapse or something on that, because that's not good, because I got scaffolding on the roof, haven't I, look? So yeah, another closure, Skyride. But if you don't maintain things, this is what happens. The clock is still going, 6 o'clock. Clock is on, but not working. Oh my God, it's not a death trap now. Look at this. This will soon be another death trap. We'll do it before the death trap comes back, shall we? Because I needed to move it if it was not. So I want to know who's allowed this to be accessible again, look. Because it's accessible, look. Look, I'm gonna actually fall off now. So all the kids, quick, before it's a death trap and it gets blocked off again. So obviously somebody's accidentally took the barrier away, because it was, at one point, it was cable tied to that, and obviously you got nothing on there. So we'll see if that comes back, but it'll wait until a kid falls off it. It won't come back. So yeah, so that's another death trap gone for now anyway, until a kid falls off it. So on that note, see you in a bit, because my arm's aching again. Ta-ra! Who gives a crap? Hello again. So these have been boarded up, and you've got self-serve here now as well. So there's only one unit, and if you want Passholder discount, you've got to go to the till. Order with our friendly team at the till. So there'll be no Toxicator discount on them. But I need to see if they've done that in Corner Coffee. Because all I needed to do is check, have something on the receipt for the order, and they could have kept it on, but they just didn't check. So again, they took it off to obviously stop that 20% being used when you're not entitled to it. You know, if they checked it, you know, it could have stayed on. I know you have to go to a till now, so everybody's got to order. So all our new pass holders there have got to go there. So obviously on Wednesday's vlog, I will check, see whether they've took it back off at the Corner Coffee, and see whether they've got paninis. Because at the minute, I don't know what to have for food, but I won't be having anything because I've got my sandwiches. So sandwiches to have at 4 o'clock when I'm at work. So yeah. And you got cherry float, a new cherry float flavour on your freestyles. There you go, look. Cherry float. limited edition. So yeah, but I might try that. I've got a few vouchers, so I might bring a voucher, get a cup. We'll try that cherry float, see how long it lasts, see if it's any good. So on that note, we'll see you in a bit. Ta-ra! Who gives a crap? Ta-ra! Hello again, how are you? So that's just a quick video. Obviously not polished, like I've said just last week, I think, to somebody. The day my videos become polished is the day I quit. So yeah, just a few clips, obviously, of Sunday. This is just to get tidy over till Wednesday, and then Wednesday night I'll get you something proper. I'll be here early, see what happens. Start off at the top, you know, the main entrance. Get here early. Start at the hotel because somebody likes the hotel bit. So start off, see what's cracking off at the hotels, and we'll go from there. Interesting to see if they do the staggered openings on a 4 o'clock ride close. So that means the rides will only be open 11:04, whereas the Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So yeah, we'll have to see. So on that note, I'm going to get to work and earn my bread and butter, and we'll see you in the next one, which will be Wednesday night. So don't know what time. I won't give you time. It could be quite late. Or it could be quite early, so it'll be some point before Thursday morning, and I'll do a proper one from here. So on that note, see you in a bit. Ta-ra! Where is it? Who gives a crap? Answers below. Answer on the postcard. Ta-ra!